Resident Evil 8. Now let's talk about the max hardest difficulty you play on, which is Village of Shadow. Village of Shadow is by far my favorite and most interesting max difficulty, or hardest difficulty if you want to put it that way, to play on any Resident Evil game. See, Resident Evil 8 has 4 difficulty, which usually games have 3, right? But this one has a new one called Village of Shadow. And basically the enemies in this game are 10 times more aggressive than any average hardcore mode or max difficulty in any Resident Evil game. They will tear you apart, right? But I'm gonna stop talking and let's go. So these Lycans are like zombies slash vampires, if you want to put it like that. And they're very aggressive, very. But first part of the game, we have to run around and all you get is a handgun and a shotgun. You can sit in this building and you can stall them. All you gotta do is keep shooting them and they put them in like an endless loop of animation. And they do that till you're running out of ammo. But after beating that, you know, you get this ugly ass ogre breathing your face, hot ass breath. And then I decided to meet Grandma because she was calling my name, right? So I decided to say what's up and she's telling me I'm too old for her. Like, what? And then her son came by saying, you should hit my grandma. I'm like, bro, I could do whatever I want. So he decided to put a chest or a little needle in my chest, and that's it.
My daughters and I shall deliver to you.
I want to see.
Shut the fuck up.
And then we ended up finding Duke. Let's get it, big boy Duke. Very good. And then moving on to the castle, Mommy D. Oh my god. And this max difficulty, you get extra enemies. So with that, we actually get fucking chomped on by this sexy ass vampire. So after I shoved her away because she wanted this shit, I decided to pump her in the face. And then they do a lot of damage, even if you block. That's what this difficulty, it hurts. It hurts, man. Beating her, you know, fighting Mommy D again.
Oh shit.
There. Ungrateful, selfish wretch.
And this part, I struggled a little bit. I died a few times because some reason they added minions and fucking goons in this spot. So I'm trying to run around, and as Mommy D is like, you know, running. And then I decided to get cornered, and I couldn't move anything. And I was screaming my legs out, and then I was pounding my desk. But we went past that part, going up to the second boss fight of the sisters. This one is very easy. Even when I'm two pumper, I don't know why I two pumper, I'll be honest with you. Third boss fight. Boom! Got that bitch. No!
Entire bloodline of House Dimitrescu is done in by the likes of you.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Now going to the final boss fight of the castle. We got Mommy D, ugly as D now. So all we gotta do is not get hit here. I know why I get hit. But she has 3 phases. Especially we're playing a hard difficulty. She has a new thing where she, you know, has flies around her. She has a charge attack and she has also an attack that goes in the air. So after you go to the second phase of boss fight, just hug your left side. And once she turns right, just go back to the right, and then you'll be good. So we finished that with ease, you know, shaking the dust off my hands. And then we found something interesting I never seen before. Going throughout the story, going back, we find 2 Lycan just sitting here. Oh! My fucking Christ. Really? Oh, what? Now moving on to the house of Beneviento. We're going to go ahead and skip this part because I don't need to show all this. I'm going to speed it up. This sounds like the cartoon you'll watch at 3 in the morning. Now moving on to Moreau, the ugliest of the ugly. We now give these 2 little hooligans a little tickle. Going more into the place, we found this interesting spot. It's like a fishing spot. I never knew this was here, but I guess that's what you get from not exploring as much. But going in here, you get 3 or 2, I think it's 3 fish. You also get like a big base fish that you can use for cooking. Now going to the Moreau boss fight. This guy is tanky as tank, bro. This guy cannot die with your whole inventory. So you will probably need some big old bombs and environments to kill this guy. Now after getting hit and being dumb, I ended up dying. But we came back. We finished the job. Now going in here, we collect the big old wolfbane. A nice looking revolver, looking good. And decided to sneak up on this little wolf dude. You know, being very sneaky. Bam! Right in the booty. Collecting his essence. Now going down to his fish pond I found. Got a nice looking fish to get. Find this fish. Cook up some good meals with that. You know, some hot whatever you make with fish. And yo, there's also a cave. There's also a cave right here. You get an antique coin. Pretty cool. A lot of loot to grab. You know, a lot of nice stuff to grab. Pretty nice to go and get this little attachment for this gun. Pretty sweet. Then going out to his barn, right? I never knew this was here. But there's a big ass dude with a giant axe ready to take my booty. So what I decided to do, fight him for my rights, you know? But I guess I wasn't prepared because this guy decided to call for goons. I don't know why every bad guy need goons, but this guy got some bat, right? I don't think he knows he's not Batman, right? He's not Robin. So why do hell do he got bats coming to my booty? But I guess he's not very smart because he does not know how to, you know, kill me. But after running around and telling Grandpa to back off, I do not want him to give me a back massage. No, I do not want it. I don't want a back massage, Grandpa. Back off. Right? He don't listen. So I keep running away, shooting in the noggin of my 44mm sniper rifles. Whatever the hell that is, I don't know what I just said. But listen, all I know is doing damage. This guy's getting mad. He's jumping at me like he's an NBA pro athlete. Okay, he got hops like a 6'5" athlete in an NBA. But we put a bullet in his skull and we grab his axe and skedaddle. Now going on to the Uranus / ugly ogre from Shrek. We do 10k in the head and his noggin. For some reason, I think it's like a power thing or whatever I have for the gun. It does a lot of damage long range. So we give him a little love in the chest. Now he starts to pass out. Just dreaming about me, you know what I'm saying? Going on, we got some loot over here next to a big old thing we just killed. And going on into this barn over here, we found a pig. I had no idea this existed until right now. But I guess this is like, I'm trying to learn where all the, meat spots are so I can get all the cooking, in a single playthrough. Now going on to Heisenberg.
Sir, precise bitch. Ugly ass psycho doll. An moronic freak. Don't you get it? It's a test. To see if you're strong enough to be a part of Miranda's family.
I don't want to be a part of Miranda's family.
Neither did I, but here we are. And I'm next in line, right? Kill me, move up the chain. Well, fuck that!
I don't...
Aw, he took his glasses off. What a cutie patootie. He's so cutie patootie.
My daughter is not a weapon.
Going through the factory, you got some dude aura farming right in front of me. What the fuck is he doing? She thinks he's an aura farming god or some shit. I'll put a bullet in the thing. He is not phased. I guess he's just a guy. And then we ended up finding a spot over here. I never knew this existed. So we ended up putting this with my wolfbang, and I actually got an achievement for that. I guess that was the last part I needed. Now, the last and the only boss fight of this area is a big old fan. This shit is pretty straightforward. He'll just run at you until you kill him or you die. That's pretty much it. Now, the Heisenberg boss fight is pretty also straightforward. Just use your cannon to back him up across the field, and then just keep shooting his red spots. And then he will be out your tank, and then all you gotta do is run away, because the only attack he does is going towards you, So you run away, put some couple shots in him, run away, keep doing that. So this boss is very easy and straightforward. But after this long ass animation of him going towards the spot just to put, you know, all his power and effort just to kill me, going to the air. And this guy talks a lot. Oh my gosh, bro. His whole fight, I feel like every single boss in this just talks. He just talk and talk, man. I'm not a big fan of it. Now we're at Chris Redfield, the big boy boulder punching asshole, as Heisenberg with Redfield said. This guy is very strong. Some reason he could take 4 hits with a light cannon. The only boss fight we got now is this big ass dude with a mice. No, not a big ass dude with a hammer or an axe. No, a big ass dude with a mice. No, we gotta go even bigger to fight him. But all we gotta do is spam our fucking missile shit. That'll be good. He's flexing on us. He is flexing on us. That's how you know we did good. But now we got Ethan and I forgot her name, Evelyn. Basically, his audio is telling us that we've been dead for 3 years. I know, gas on Doji. I know, that's shit crazy. 3 years we've been dead for. Jack Baker killed us at the beginning of RE7. Insane.
See? Miranda didn't kill you. You mean you didn't think it was weird? No matter how much you got hurt? 3 years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack. You died there 3 years ago.
Now the last boss fight, Mrs. Miranda. That's the Mr. I'm sorry, I didn't even do that. But she has 4 phases, where she's a spider, and she flies in the air, and she's just normal, and she goes on the ground, and she goes pulling, you know, touches your ball and try to pull you in. And then she has this move. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know, she got a big old ball, you just shoot her, and she starts screaming like a little bitch. That's what she is. Yeah. Now she right here, she just grabs a ball. She tries so hard to go to the ground. She'll come out like a zombie in the graveyard. Grabs those testicles, squeezes it. But now I ain't gonna let it happen, right? Now Miranda's dead, and the game is over. And Village of Shadow, probably my favorite, hardest difficulty playing on any Resident Evil I ever played so far. I still gotta play the hardest difficulty on RE4. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. But this one, just how the enemies are wired, especially the Lycans, very hard because they're a lot aggressive, more aggressive than any normal enemy in any Resident Evil game. But overall, this was a fun game. My first ever Resident Evil game I played, and it was my favorite. Still my favorite. I've been playing all of them. But I hope you all enjoy.